Hi, everybody. It's the Psychic Triad. We are back this Friday. I'm Terri Suzuki of Kigaru Spiritual Journeys, and these are my lovely co-hosts. Co-hosts. We're not a college class here. We're not cohorts. We're co-hosts. Um, SunPsychic Jean
Hi, everybody.
and pure visionary psychic medium Terri Lee.
Hello, beautiful souls out there.
Well,
I have to say, Terri Lee, you're a pure visionary, but your clairaudient is like no other. So maybe you could be pure vision audient.
Oh, never thought
I
about
love that. I think you and Mark the Spirit Whisperer have this amazing way of listening to what's being said. And Terri Lee, I have to say, I will never forget when somebody asked me for a reading for their loved one who passed away. And no, they wanted to know how the wedding was going to go. And I was like sort of feeling into the wedding and saying, how it was going to go. And then Terri Lee said, there's somebody here. There's somebody here who wants to talk about the wedding. And it was the wife, the bride's ex-boyfriend who passed away years before. And you came, and we were all like, what? And Terri, you gave a message from the ex-boyfriend. Nobody asked for a mediumship reading, and you said word for word. Maybe I should go back and clip that if I can find out where that is. That was just amazing.
That's not me. That's them coming through. And as you well know, ladies, some souls are really good at it. They're really good at giving you that message. So, yeah.
Thanks. I will never forget.
Thank you. Yeah, that was.
What's been going on in your life, Terri Lee?
Well, my life? Well, I have been on a hiatus. And I love that Susan Lynn calls it a sacred pause.
Aww.
So it started out that we went on a 10-day vacation, fabulous in the mountains. It rained 7 days out of the 10. But I have to say that, I love my family. They're also resilient. We still had a great time. And I went out in the middle of the lake and that's my favorite thing to do is lay on my paddleboard and just be water. And it's so fantastic. And then we had a fire fairly close to our home, and I've been evacuated 3 times since I've moved here. So my attention was put directly on preparing if we had to be evacuated, because you don't want to be caught offhand, right? So I took a great deal of time doing that. Oh, it feels so good. And actually, just a moment ago, we got a red flag warning. So I'm like, all right, I got this. So
okay, so you're telling us you might have to bug out in the middle of this show.
You know what I've been doing, really, and it's been so healing for me because I've heard some amazing messages, but really I thought about this morning. Chop wood and carry water. Sometimes we just have to chop wood and carry water. And I hope most of you out there, come on out there in the chat. Where is that from? Famous movie. Okay, that's all I got for now. I'll see if anybody gets it right.
I want to say it's the Karate Kid, but I could be wrong.
You are absolutely right.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
For once, I knew some trivia knowledge about films.
Good job.
Well, you know what? I would like to say hi. We got a lot of people coming in. There's Craig Dixon and Artist Liz and Jackie Jacaranda. I haven't seen you in forever. Sandra Smith, Shining Love, Light, Truth. That's amazing. Liz in Awe. We have Mouse AM. Thank you for coming, Mouse AM. I haven't seen you before in the chat. Thanks for being here. And we have so many more. Daniel Shaman, and what a lovely day. Thank you for showing up.
A lovely day. Oh, nice.
That's a great handle, because that just already tells the universe you are up for a lovely day already.
Yes.
Oh,
Beautiful.
and Mary K. Lim, right?
It
Thank-
is Clem, but I call her Mary Kay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Mary Clem. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that is great. Well, happy Friday to everybody.
Yes.
It has been a really interesting week. Poor Terry Lee here has had to worry about fire. I've been recovering from going to a great big show in Ocean Shores, Washington, and it was a great show, but it's quite a drive. And Jean, uh, you're just it's Friday. It's your good day, right? It's your I'm all rested and
The
ready to
best
go to
day of the
bed.
week. If you ask me, it's the best day of the week. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, like usual, if you have a question, put it in the chat. Make it as easy to see as possible. Make it all caps or put in a bunch of emojis, something to help catch our eye, because the chat can move really fast from our vantage point. Oh, and Mary Clem, thank you so much for the 10 jewels. Um, so, you said you can call me whatever you like. Oh, I'm so glad that when we are mangling your name, you're not upset. Um, and Vicky Howell's here. I don't think I said that. Dehydrated water sale. Okay. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to pick a few questions, about 3. We want you to be present when we read your question. And so I'll pick 3 so you know. And when I pick you, then just say hi in the chat so we know you're here. Although right now we're going to know you're here because you've all just been here. Hi, Spin Coast. Hi, Sky High. And then as we start reading, then we'll pick more. But just the really important part is that when we call your name, you're here and you say hi or something, because we may need to ask you more questions, or we may need your feedback and we just need your energy to read that question really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So, wow. Vicky Howell has been a member for 7 months with Jean. Wow.
So nice to see everybody out there.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
great.
Prone Wanderings just popped in. Hey, thanks for coming by.
Keep congratulating everybody while I figure this out.
Yep. And
Yeah.
Prone Wanderings, there's been lovely. Do you know who it's Priscilla, Terry Lee.
I know that. And
Oh,
she's
okay.
been wandering. She is a great wanderer.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I know. And if something strange happens, Priscilla's the one to call. You wouldn't believe what just happened to me last night. She'd be like, I believe it.
Okay, so here is the lineup for now. What a lovely day.
Oh,
Davy Jones, and then Mouse AM. I decided to choose Mouse AM's question because I want a little challenge here. I do better with pointed questions, but sometimes you got to change it up, right?
Well, I'm up for that. I'm all stoked. I'm all rested up.
Thank you. Artist Liz says she's been a member for 12 months. And she said, thank you for sharing your grace with all of us. Well, thank you for being a member for a year. Congratulations, Artist Liz. That was really lovely. I appreciate that. Oh, look, what a lovely day. I love that icon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she says, I would love a message from my guides, please. So, yeah.
So I feel as though I want you to do a little bit more investigating with your past lives. And when you do that, you tune into your own higher self and get to know yourself just in a new on a new level or in a new degree, and it will open up your potential. Because I feel, I mean, I love that icon. It really, the sepia tone or the black and white or whatever it is, it really looks uh authentically ancient and, or, timeless. But I do feel like there is a part of you that is unique and is coming back to blend and merge with your current self. And it's almost like you're going to be um, not finding what's new, but being authentically you and bringing out um, different parts of yourself that you may not have in the past. So that's what I have.
I made that face when you started because I had written down and it came immediately to me. Mayan Queen, my Mayan Queen. Now, I have read For What a Lovely Day 90 before, past lives, and she definitely has Mayan ancestry and Mayan past life. She is extremely spiritual and extremely talented. So I'll say that right off the bat, dear. When I tune into your guides, they're busy. I'm getting like busy energy. They're very busy. I feel like what they want you to know is to just relax, but there's big things coming. So know that we are busy and don't set expectations. Be joyful. Take care of your body. Rest, and we will do the work for you. Many exciting roads are ahead for you, many exciting roads. And they're just giving me this beautiful gold color, which they give to me for spiritual wisdom. So you're growing, you've got the spiritual wisdom. Just relax. That's what I'm hearing. Just relax and let them do the work. And it'll start coming. It'll just start coming. So that's what I got.
I love the psychic bounce happening already. The second Jean opened her mouth, I was like, oh God, there it is already. I got nearly the very same thing. When I saw your team on my stage, your team was, I mean, they have all sorts of boards out and charts and graphs, and they're pointing and putting things together, and they are doing a lot of work. And when I asked them, what are you doing? And they said, it's wrap up time. They said, she's learned a lot. She knows a lot. She's experienced a lot all through her life. And now it's time to put this all together, to kind of connect the dots, to go back and revisit some things and connect those dots back in and say, oh, that's what that was when I was a kid and couldn't figure it out, or everything. They're going to connect the dots, finish things up because you have big things coming.
Yes.
That's what it is, that you have big things coming. So just enjoy this time and learn and just go with what they're giving you and how they're putting these things together. Yeah, what an exciting time for you.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for letting us read you.
Yeah, namaste. Namaste, dear.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. And I love, Jean, that you called out all the ancient wisdom because, well, it's going on there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I did not look at the live at all.
Davy is here.
Okay, great. So, Davy Jones, your question.
And Mousy, please let us know if you're still here.
Okay, thank you. Here we go. Here's Davy Jones' question.
Annie.
David Jones would love a general reading on anything you received from the guides. Okay.
So, Davy, I love, 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 love that you're asking for a general reading. And you know why? I think you've turned the corner. I think that you were asking a lot of times for the situational and will things improve and what happens if and will I ever get? And now you're saying general reading. So I feel as though something has changed in your life that has fulfilled you and or calmed you and allowed you to trust the flow, or that you see the tides turning, or that you have a little bit more momentum behind you. I do see that you're very fruitful and you're very nourishing. Nurturing is what I meant to say. You might be nourishing too, but mostly nurturing. And I feel like I feel like you're very witty. You have a very sharp sense of humor and you like to banter and you like to have witty conversations and be challenged with those conversations. And whatever this is, whether it's in work or love or friendship, there's more of this coming in where you can express yourself in that way, and or you'll have a mental challenge that will up your game, is what I see. So good for you, Davy Jones. And I'm so happy that the energy around you is just beautiful. So thank you for asking.
All right. Well, yeah, I actually tuning into your energy now and asking the guides for their message to you. And immediately I'm seeing this bright green, which is what they give me for spiritual growth. So you are in a time of your life where I hear that you're digging deep. I feel this spiritual growth coming up, just like the fresh plants in the spring and how strong they are and how brilliant their colors are. They want you to know how loved you are and how every part of who your soul is so brilliant and precious and valuable. I'm feeling and getting that you're a multi-talented person and that you have a lot of interests. And I think what they're trying to get through to me and through to you is to follow them all. Follow them all. It doesn't have to be one thing that is the marker of your life. Be your whole self. Be unafraid. And they're saying unashamed. To shine like the truly beautiful soul that you are. And they want you to know specifically that you're not alone. The messages will keep coming and they will guide you in directions that you haven't ever dreamed of. Ooh, there you go. Ooh.
Wow. Well, it's time for celebration. The second I kind of saw what they were doing, they were putting like fireworks out and uh, thing, things that made me think of an Oban festival in Japan and fireworks here. They're just really excited for you, and they just feel like there's something to celebrate. So something you've just done, something you're about to do, or just maybe that just you've come to a place where you've kind of learned a lot from them, and you're going with the flow more, and they're very excited for this. They're very happy. um, I don't know, maybe just treat yourself to a little celebration this week because all I see is celebration on that stage. So that's that's what you're getting. Oh, and he says uh, things are calmer. Yes. Well,
Good.
that's great. That is so great. Okay.
I
So
don't see Mouse AM here.
I don't see Mousy AM here either. So what I'm going to do is, Mousy, if you come, say hi in the chat real quick, so we'll read your question. But I'm going to go ahead and pick 3 more so we can get more people in the queue getting ready.
You're welcome, Davy Jones. Enjoy.
Sandra Smith, you're going to be on the list. However, Sandra, we need, oh, your sister Mary. So I didn't read well. Sandra Smith, we know your loved one's name. That's good. Shining Light, Love, and Truth. You're going to be the next after her. And then Vicki Howell. Okay, so we'll go look back real quick and see if Mousie's here. Mousie, are you here? Okay, well, I still don't see Mousie. So we're going to go ahead and go with Sandra Smith. And then if anyone notices Mousie, please put a few chat things in so we can see that, and we'll put her back in the lineup. Okay, so go back and find. Okay, Sandra Smith's question. Does my sister Mary have a message for me? Thank you all so much.
Awesome.
Okay, Sister Mary.
So, Sandra, I feel like your sister wants you to know that she is whole again and that she is doing well. I do see her as maybe a little smaller framed. She looks strong, but tiny. Um, and she's saying that she's every bit of her potential on the other side. She wants you to know that she loves you very much and she thanks you for everything that you did for her while she was here in this world, and she couldn't have asked for a better sister. I do feel as though it was she loves you and the relationship was about love, but it wasn't easy. Um, there was some tough love. Like, I don't know if you had to like be the parent role or but she knows that everything that happened was out of love. I do feel as though there was a little bit of push and pull, but you guys always came together and always knew that you loved each other and that your souls were, it was like both of you were against the world at one point, and you'll never lose that. So I don't know if you both went through a tragedy together or you both shared a tragedy in some way, but that bond, I feel like affected you one way, it affected her in a different way. But she just wants you to know that she is very strong, and she just seems very very not casual, but very much wore her heart on her sleeve. And what you saw is what you get. And she spoke her mind and was very frank and didn't like beat around the bush or anything. But she's very straightforward, and she just wants you to know that she's fine. She's strong. She might be tiny, but she's mighty. And what else? Is there anything else? She just wants you to know that there is no there is nothing to worry about. There's nothing to be regretful about. She said everything is water under the bridge. There is no judgment. She doesn't want you to say, oh, well, maybe I should have, or I could have, or maybe I would have. No, she's saying everything is water under the bridge. Everything happened as it was supposed to. And she just wants you to know, focus on the love and that bond that you two had together, that really strong bond. So that's what I have for you.
Okay. This is one of those moments as a psychic medium, you just have to speak it. If this doesn't relate to you, you don't know what it means, please write it down, because There was a very old movie, and I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the movie. The actress name is Gene Kelly, and it's Singing in the Rain. There's a scene where he comes out with an umbrella, and it's just pouring rain, and he's dancing, and it's the most beautiful song. That just came into my head, just like this beautiful, beautiful vision, like singing in the rain. And I'm like, well, what is that? And it's like she wants to express to you that what we went through, as Jean said, exactly as we planned, and the lessons were learned. And it was like singing in the rain. It was like singing in the rain. And she wants you to be joyful. The other thing I wrote down, she was speaking about some dreams. She said there are dreams that she has that you have like pushed aside and sort of given up on them. And she said, don't let her, tell her not to let her dreams go. Keep those dreams in your heart. She's a beautiful soul. She's a very beautiful soul. And I, like Jean said, I feel like there was just this really tight bond, but often, with a tight bond between sisters, there's times where it's a struggle to understand each other. But she wants you to know that your love was pure and good and well-intended, and she loves you back. She's got a lot to say. There's something coming up. Some event. Maybe you know about it, maybe you don't. This event is, she's saying it's going to be a big surprise. A big surprise. So she's telling you to look for a big surprise. Don't push your dreams aside and sing in the rain, I guess. That's what I got.
That's amazing. I got something very similar to all of them. When I first saw Mary, she's so exuberant. She's so out there with it. I'm not really getting sighs as much as that when I first brought her in, she was kind of like, oh, me, like,
Yeah.
and that she was so excited, and she wants you to know that she is well taken care of over there. There, you have nothing to worry about with her on the other side. She's very happy. She is excited about something coming up, some event, and it involves some sort of game you guys play, or your family plays, or there's a game somehow, because she's like, I can't wait to see the game. Okay, good. And she is just excited that you're talking to her today, that you recognize her. And she is telling me that she's been trying to reach you through little things. She's giving you signs. She's doing things to try to get your attention. So maybe take a little time, maybe a couple times a week, if you have coffee or something, take time to have coffee and just think about her. Maybe even set down another cup for her or something, and just so that maybe she has a little bit easier way to reach you. Because I have a feeling that she's having a hard time reaching you, even though she's very, very excited about that. She really wants you to know that she's there, she's okay, she's still your partner in crime, and that she is happy, happy, happy for something that's coming up. So I don't know what anniversary it is or anything, but she's very excited about it.
Cool. Okay. Well, beautiful soul. Got chills on that.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a good note for you, Sandra. If you feel something, or you think you hear something, or you see something and you go, oh, was that her? Was that her? Watch for chills. Chills will come, and you'll feel them, and you'll go, oh, that was her.
Yeah. I don't know about you ladies, but I'm getting a lot more of that from the other side, where that they just want to give us some things to let us know they're there. And I also feel the other thing I feel like is our higher self is more available right now. For some reason, I'm seeing that a lot.
You're absolutely right. I think I really feel that as well. It's and the guidance is stronger. I think, that we're getting both from our loved ones on the other side and our guides. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go over to shining love, light, truth, and
Great name.
I believe we've seen her recently. Yep, right there she is. And then also just to really shout out Vicky Howell, you're going to be the next one. So, and I think you have already said I'm here. So.
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah.
She said
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So,
thank you to everybody for the jewels.
wow. Yes. Thank you. So she shining light, love, light, truth would be grateful for anything. Sorry, for anything fantastical. Please, ladies, and always grateful. Okay, so a reading for her, an energy reading.
I love that question.
Oh, and I see Mousie's back. Okay, Mousie, you're going to be after Vicky.
So, shining, I see blue suede shoes, the kinds with the little buckle. It's like you slip in your feet and then it has like a fake buckle on it. You know, like the buckle doesn't buckle or anything. It just, thank you very much, Sandra Smith. That was very sweet of you. And it's a blue suede shoe with a buckle on it, and the buckle is gold. And I do feel that what they're saying is to step into like your step into the potential. Your potential is what they're showing you, that there's more to living life and expressing. Oh, they want you to share. They want you to share your thoughts, share your information, share your experience, share your enthusiasm, allow it to spread and to ripple out to others. And they're just saying that it's not about being an expert. It's about sharing your own experience and allowing for the frequency and vibration to ripple out into your community. And if nothing else, I mean, I'm sure that you do, but you can do this energetically as well. But perhaps do like a little more pointed, like with friends and family, and allow that to connect that way. That's what I have for you, Shining Love. And blue suede shoes with a blue buckle.
I love that. Okay, so as I tuned in, sometimes they'll give me your energy they came right in. And what they showed me right away was a movie projector. A movie projector, kind of an old school one, right? With the big, where you loaded the film on the side. And I saw the light and I'm like, okay, guys, what's that all about? We want you to project your light more. Don't be afraid to project your light out there. You are a beautiful soul and your light is unique. Ooh, I just got this. Unique in the universe. Your light is unique in the universe. Celebrate it. Cherish it. And project it out so that others can be blessed by it. I wrote down, oh yeah, they wanted to talk to you about synchronicity. Tell her synchronicities. Watch for synchronicities happening in your life to guide you. And when you see them, go forward in faith, go forward in strength, knowing that this is a sign. This is a gift to you from us. Synchronicities. Things will happen at the perfect time. Things will pop up. You'll hear something. You'll see something. They're going to give you synchronicities. And they want you to be playful with them. Play with us. And know that life is about many things, but most certainly about joy. Celebrate your joy, receive your joy. They're saying, tell her to laugh a lot. And now they're showing me energy of green growth and spiritual growth, that you're desiring this and that it's coming forth in your life. Ooh. Live the unexpected. Okay, that's it.
Ooh, wow. I think after those two readings, you don't have to know that they're inviting you to something new. They're inviting you forward to something new. And this something new is something that I think you've been thinking about a while. They've been planting this idea in your head for a while. And they want you to take that idea and make it yours and pursue it the way you want to pursue it. Because, like what's just been said, your frequency is unique and the spin you put it on it is unique.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're not all the same. That's why we don't all read the same or act the same or talk the same, is because they need all of our energy, all of the different ways. So they invite you to step forward. And I can't quite see what they're inviting you to step forward to do next, but I do know it has a lot to do with love and kindness. That somehow you're sending out that love, you're doing more kindnesses. And I see even little everyday kindnesses, like smiling at somebody or pausing to let somebody go ahead of you in the grocery store, just little kindnesses. They're saying that the more you ratchet those up, the more they're going to be able to interact with you to help lead you towards this. I also want to say, I don't think there's one answer here. I think there is just the next step that you're going to, that whatever lights you up.
Yay.
Okay. Well,
she said she got a message like that this morning. So there's your validation.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I love it.
Wow. Okay, so we're going to go to Vicki Howell's question, and then Mousy, I know you were just here, so Mousy, stick around. You're right after Vicki. So here's Vicki's question. I will love a message from spirit guides and angels. Whatever they have to say to Vicki today. Oh, and Shining Light says she's laughing now.
Good.
You're going to be beginning something new, Vicki. And you're going to maybe bring on a partner, maybe a specific angel and or collaboration. And I do feel as though you're going to be stepping out into the public forum with your special gifts and your special offerings and your healing a little bit more hands-on. And let me just get a clarifier because that's so crazy. I do feel as though you're making a decision, and it's good. As soon as you decide, it'll start to happen. And I do feel as though it'll be. I mean, no offense to any divine masculine here, but you will be supporting women specifically.
Wow.
And or perhaps you're going to be collaborating with the divine mother or the divine feminine. There's something in that is about divine feminine. And I do feel as though you're going to be stepping out either publicly or in public. But you have a wonderful idea. It's a new beginning. It's a new start. And you're going to be perhaps maybe putting what your plans or your wishes or your dreams into fruition. That's what I see for you, Vicki. How about you, Terri Lee?
Oh, that's so wild. Okay. Yeah. Vicki, when I tuned in, I just saw this this beautiful light filtering through, almost like you see a light filtering through a window, and the wind is blowing and the curtains are swaying. It's just this really beautiful thing, and I'm feeling like it's a gift. You have a gift. You have a very, very special gift, and the energy is like knowing that you are energy, that you project energy, and that you can move and work with energy. And that's great because everything is energy, right? So what the other thing they gave me, and they told me to write down conduit of energy. Be a conduit of this energy. Feel it and project it out and give it to others. But then they showed me Wizard of Oz, Follow the Yellow Brick Road. And it was just a portion of that movie came through where they're skipping on the yellow brick road. I think that's the journey. And what they're making me feel is that feel the power of joy in it. Don't be afraid. Don't try to be like somebody else. Feel the power of joy in just being your conduit of energy out to the universe and to all those that you will help. Follow the yellow brick road. That's all I got.
Okay, Vicky. What I keep getting for you is that they want you to be more public, to be louder. I actually almost feel like teaching, like you're supposed to teach. There's somebody out there that needs what you got,
Mm-hmm.
and that you need you. I don't know if it's you got to start going to fairs or you got to teach online or what. I don't know what it is, but they are calling you to teach. They're calling you to get more public. If you have a channel or you have a way of doing that already, then buy more advertising. Get out there. Get out there. They want you to be much more public. Yeah, and that's what I got. They just really want you to have that message. Get out there and be louder. Be louder. We need you. We all need you.
Yes. Yeah. Good message. Good
Okay.
message.
Wow. So Mosam is here, not Mousy. Sorry. I'm so sorry for pronouncing everything wrong. Mosam. So here's your question, Mosam. So Mosam asks, can I get a reading for my job? When can I expect that? And I think your question got cut off. I would, Mosam, if you're here, if you want to just quickly complete that. I just saw Vicky. Yeah, Vicky, that happens, but get back on that horse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get on that horse.
Yeah. So Mosam, if you want to complete the question in the chat, you could do that because I think that we didn't get all of it. Can I get a reading for my job? When can I expect that? What? Getting a raise?
He says,
promotion?
when will I get that job?
Okay.
Timing.
Okay. When will I get that job? Okay.
And Masam, did somebody refer you to us or did you just stumble on? And I mean that respectfully because I feel as though somebody said, these ladies told me that when I was going to get my job, go over and chat to them.
Jean is very, very good at that. Very.
Oh. I don't know. I'm trying to get some validation here. So, Masam, I just want to say, I do see that you are hypervigilant on measuring your income and your net worth. And I see that you're holding on tight to what it is that you have. And that it's a little bit of fear in you but I see you here. And this is a very fortunate and lavish, but this guy's called the smug merchant. And this guy's called the smug merchant because he has everything he needs, but he still is holding on to what he has. He's not as eager to share because he just doesn't feel like he has enough for him. And what it is, the magic is sharing with others, being open, and allowing. And I know that you do. I know that you do share. I'm not saying you are a smug merchant. I'm just saying there's an energy there where you're saying, I've got to hold on to what I have, and I've got to make it big and hold on to it. And that is commendable because I feel as though you have a very kind heart, a very generous heart. And through that generous heart, I do feel that you mean well, but your energy is maybe not expressing that. So even if you don't give monetarily, which I'm sure you do, I can see you being very generous and treating others to dinner or to drinks or whatever you do. You're very generous. Not saying that you're not. I'm just saying that the energy around this job is holding on. And what they want you to do is to let go and to trust and to say that I trust that what is in my highest good will be here for me, will be here, and will be in my now, in my future and in my now. And I do see that you're getting a new job. Does that come out right? I think it does. You're going to be getting a new job. And I'm not sure that the new job is going to be, this is a little negative symbol. I'm not sure that it's going to pay off. And what I mean by that is I'm not sure if it's going to bring you joy. So I want to maybe suggest that you look for the joy in what it is that you do now and what it is that you have in your life now. And that will bring you the abundance you're looking for, because abundance comes in many different forms, not just currency. There's friends, there's love, there's family, there's joy, there's nature, there's miracles. And all of these ways equals abundance. So maybe look for those different ways that you feel abundant and get that abundant energy in you and let go of that a little bit of fear so that you're open to new things. Okay. That's what I got.
Okay. So I tuned into your energy and it's like electricity. You ever see those old movies where they show the electricity coming? That's what they showed me. Very, very, very busy mind, constantly searching, turning things over, constantly searching, turning things over. That's the energy I'm getting from you right now. It's interesting that Jean and I both chose to pull cards because I pulled 3 cards. And that's what I think you're looking for. I think you're looking for some direct guidance. I think you understand that you have a lot going on and you want some guidance in this. So I'm going to tell you what I drew. This is the Intuit deck. And the first card is the Magician. Okay. And one of the big meanings of this card is willpower. A willpower. Okay. So you are having all of this. Oh, interesting. Look, and that kind of looks like electricity there. You're having this drive, you're having this force. Okay. And you're very resourceful. Okay. That's the Magician. You can manifest things. You have that capacity. Let's see what the next card is. And here it is. The Devil. Don't be afraid. The Devil has lots of meanings. What I asked Spirit what specific meaning of the Devil, and it's actually what's written right here. Watch out. You might get so hungry to have a finale to this situation. Watch out for things that might have strings attached. You might be very excited about this situation. It may be offered to you. watch out for things that have strings attached. Okay. And don't watch out for your obsession. Okay. And that doesn't mean you doubt yourself. Just take the time to consult your guides, or just sit in silence for a while and find out if you're offered this job, which I kind of think you will be, as Jean did. Examine it. That's the word that came to me. And then here we go. This is so fascinating to me because we just had a solar eclipse. I think that's fascinating. We drew this card. I don't know anything about this job, so let's just set that aside. The solar eclipse card is changes are coming in your life, definitely. The timing on this card, not all decks have timing. This card has timing. It's 6 months. And I love, it's about finding your inner truth. It's about finding your inner truth. And so I think that we are conveying that message to you. I think that's the message the cosmos is giving you right now. And I'm very excited for you because I think you're going to ponder on that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I went a different way. I got my pendulum out and asked the pendulum, and it said, "You're going to get that job." And I think right away.
Okay.
I think it's going to be soon. And then I decided it answered so fast. I thought I better ask a few more questions. And I asked, "Will you be satisfied with the job?"
Mm.
And it did not say you'd be it vibrated. So what that tells me is it's iffy whether you'll be satisfied with the job. So then I went back to talking to your guides to find out what do they mean by that. And I think it's when I asked them, what do you mean by that? Will he be satisfied? What they be satisfied with this job? And they showed me immediately a great big heart shape, not like a physical heart shape, but the little Valentine heart, but it's purple, dark purple, going to a few other shades. So I had to look that up. Is there a spiritual meaning behind a purple heart? And they said that the spiritual meaning behind this purple heart is higher consciousness,
Ooh, I like
higher connection, higher frequency. So I believe that when you get this job, you're going to want to kind of tap into the higher frequencies around you. I think that you probably are a more compassionate person, more high frequency person, that you can bring more to this job than just doing the job and doing an excellent job. I think you can flush this roll out even more, because I have a feeling that it might be a bridge job. It might be bridging to the thing that really will make that heart sing. But it will be a good place to work on that, to kind of bring that higher knowledge that you have and that higher drive that everybody's talked about here, that higher drive you have. So let us know, please. We always, when whatever we say comes true, we always like you to either come back to a show and tell us, or shoot us an email. You can go on our sites and find an email to send us thing and say, yeah, you guys are right, or whatever. So thank you, Mousy, Mosam. Thank you, Mosam. Woo.
There is another person out there called Mousy that we got it mixed up. That's all.
Yes. Sorry, we do have another one.
Keep us posted.
Okay. Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna choose some more questions here. Let's see. Let's get to Daniel Shaman. If you're still here, say hi.
Let's see.
And let's read from Melia. Melia, And the lot of is 69, 69, 69, 0.
Oh,
And
Daniel Shellman is there.
he is good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. Well, one more. Crone Wanderings. Are you still here?
Oh,
Okay. Okay. So let's go with Daniel's question since he's here. So Daniel asks, am I connected to some star system? Maybe Sirius? Okay.
blue.
It's an exciting question.
Swimming with dolphins. Super cool.
And Malia and Crone Wanderings, please let us know if you're still here.
Yeah, Crone Wanderings is here.
Okay.
Good. Malia 69690, let us know.
Oh. Daniel, I think that sometimes they say Malia is here. And sometimes they say the answer is in the question because you said maybe Sirius. But I feel as though you are connected to many star systems. And I do get the Seven Sisters, and I do get Vega that was exploded and moved to a different. I don't know if that's the one that you're talking about, and I don't know if that's Sirius or where they moved to, but you have a lot of galactic origin, and you're very close to it. And I feel as though you may even be guided by it. And sometimes they say that we're multidimensional souls, that there's an aspect of our soul that's living here in this world somewhere, and there's an aspect of our soul that's living on a different planet or a different solar system somewhere. And for you, I think that you have another aspect of yourself that perhaps is in a craft and watching over the humanity. I feel like there is that connection for you. And I know that, and it's because I feel like there's so much earth connected to you, that you are you're a planetary connector, and I feel like there is this desire for some of the galactics to connect to the earth and to watch over the earth and to usher the earth. And I think that you have these same goals or alignment in your energy, in your purpose for being here. And perhaps they may be guiding you and you may be guiding them, because I think in the astral realm, when you sleep, you may be giving them information as to how things are going in your neck of the woods.
Yes.
And Daniel, I assume you're a shaman, but do you journey to meet and talk to the star people and talk to your galactic relatives or aspects? I would highly recommend that. Oh, I love Mother Earth. That's good. That's good. How about you, Terry?
Wow, huge. Yeah. Woo. I'm getting chills. Yeah, Daniel, you are definitely the first thing that came in was a conduit of the same kind of thing that I don't know quite how to put it. As light fractures and it goes out amongst the universe, it bounces off a multitude, okay, of things. And interesting, I got Orion. I got Orion, and I believe exactly what Jean said is true, because I'm just feeling like you're bouncing energy, light energy. What else did I write? Oh, and there's a deep connection with the ocean. I had that written down, and that was before. Very deep connection with the ocean, the fluidity of it, the importance of it, the power of it. it seems to me, as Jean said, that exploring these different realities, these different time frames, that you will be able to glean from them, and as Jean said, also reflect back to them. That, I think that's what was the light was that was reflecting. So yeah, you got a lot going on. You're a very powerful being, and I'm just waiting to see if they had. I think that what they're saying is to enjoy the power and to work with it. Just work with it. So as you're meditating, as you're doing whatever you do to connect, just open the doors to all these realities. That's what it is. Great. Okay. Thanks, guys. Open the doors to all of these realities and they'll be revealed to you.
Yeah, that's amazing. So I mean, I got very much the same thing. You are a light being that is also a galactic traveler.
Ooh,
So
there
you have been all over the place, just like Jean said. And I wondered, but how is it that he can be so comfortable here on Earth and comfortable out there? Because a lot of times, if you spend a lot of lives away from Earth, when you come back to Earth, sometimes you're really uncomfortable, especially in the body. And they said, "Oh, no problem. That's because we have him leading dimensional lives." So I see that you not only lead your life here right now in this human body, you have dimensional lives on other planets right now.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm getting right now is just one other right at this particular time, but all through your travels, because they said you're a galactic traveler, they will usually use dimensional lives with you to keep you connected so that you're both comfortable here on Earth and you're both comfortable out there in the galaxy. And that's probably why you don't have as many allergies or food things. A lot of times, if you're being kind of, I've noticed from reading people, if they've been in a different star system a lot and then they're suddenly here with no connection, they often get stomach problems and things like that. Just it's hard to be here, I think. So that's what I got, that you have a dimensional life somewhere. And if I'll just take a moment and see if I can figure out which planet it is. Okay, show me the dimensional life planet.
Mm.
Mm.
Galactic child.
Okay, I don't know the name of the planet, but I do see that it has a base on it. So actually, a lot of planetary travels go through there. So, okay, that's what we got. Okay, well, thank you, Daniel, for
Yeah,
asking
that was
your
exciting.
question. And then we have Melia, and she's here. So let me go get her. Okay, so this is a very interesting question. My daughter is starting her PhD program and she's having a lot of remorse. She feels she picked the wrong school and the wrong program. Will she finally settle in and be happy that she's there?
Mm.
Okay, let's read on this.
I think she should trust her gut. I think that if she's there and she says this doesn't feel right, she should trust her gut. Um, I'm not saying that it won't eventually work out, but there's a reason why she's feeling that. And perhaps this sort of visceral and gut instinct is going to help her to trust more of her gut when helping others, and be better at at her profession, by trusting her gut. So will she, first of all, is Malia's daughter's instincts correct? Are her instincts correct? She can feel the energy. I feel like she gets like the hair on the back of her neck is standing up. Like there's just something not right with it. something is not, it's not like it's not expected. There's something else going on that she can feel. And I feel like she's really sensitive. And I feel like this is the beginning of her listening to herself and being true to herself. I'm not saying she has to leave, but trust her instincts and be aware and watch her surroundings and ask people, do you know this guy? Does he always act like that? Or is there something else going on? I mean, this today's world, there's a lot hidden. So she might be picking up on something. So will Malia's daughter eventually settle in at this current program? It's free will. She may or may not. It may not come to pass. Will Malia's daughter finally find a PhD program where she flourishes? Yeah, I do. I feel like there's another program that is so much better for her, that if she listens to her gut instinct and leaves that, and I know that there's a lot getting in to a particular school, but it's not worth going down the wrong road or being in the middle of something nefarious. You just don't know. But if she feels like something's wrong and that she doesn't feel like that's where she should be, I think it's important for her to trust her instincts. Whether it's right or wrong, whether she stays or doesn't stay, she needs to trust her instincts and protect herself and do some investigating and treat things with a skeptical eye, and to validate things and not just go on face value. There's something there that she's picking up on, whether it's the program or the people around her or the curriculum. I'm not sure what it is, but if she feels that it's not right for her, it's really important it's almost like better nip it in the bud than to get to the end of the program and say, oh, that was a big waste of my time. These people are not teaching me what I need to know. There's something inside of her that's telling her this. So take that with a grain of salt. And I thank you very much, Malia, for trusting us. And I think that wanting your daughter to be happy in the program that she chooses is really ultimately the goal. So whether it's this one or the next one, but that's where I'm going to leave it. How about you, Miss Terri?
Beautiful, Jean. As you're reading, I'm flipping cards and just going, oh my goodness. Yeah, right on, Jean. But I have to start out with this because when I was reading the question, my heart just felt so heavy. And I was like, what is that? And then I realized it's remorse. Remorse is a very powerful emotion. And I think that with all of our children, we have to honor their emotions. We have to honor their desires and honor, like as Jean said, trusting her gut, right? So she's speaking out about this. Now, I did draw 3 cards and was encouraged to draw 4. So we'll go through these really quick. This is the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is about soul searching. Okay. So this goes right along with her feeling her way through this and going, something's not right. Something is not right. And it's the card of spiritual mastery. So it could be her soul itself that's strongly coming through and going, wait, right? 3 of Cups. Time to celebrate, time to collaborate. If you can see these 3 people here, they're enjoying each other. She needs to be where she can freely collaborate. That I felt that very strongly when I read it. She needs to be able to collaborate freely. I don't know what that says about where she's going, but the other one I drew was 4 of Cups. That's about missed opportunities. Missed opportunities. And maybe she's feeling there's something else out there. She hasn't quite found it yet. But as Jean said, gut instinct will guide you. Missed opportunities can actually happen. It's also about, as you can see by this sad little girl, dissatisfaction. So there may be that in store for her if she goes to this one college. And so then I was like, okay, we got to have another card. And 8 of Wands came up. That's about swift change, gaining progress, and becoming aligned. The 8 of Wands is about alignment. and movement forward. So this is the message that I got. I just felt really strongly about these cards. I don't have a doubt about any one of them. I just feel that this is the energy that's there. And yeah, my kids and grandkids, they make their choices, and I have to just step back and go, all right, you go. Let them have that journey. Okay, there we go.
Well, what I got is they want me to tell my story just a little bit. And so it doesn't complete. So I just want to put a disclaimer here. The part of this is from spirit, part of this is from me. Okay. When I applied for a graduate school program, I applied and my name went into the mix. And I was pulled aside by a teacher that knew me, who had had me many times in class, and said, Terri, they're not going to accept you. But here's the thing. I know that you will do really well. Just choose my side. Basically, I was going to go towards a more computer-like area within my field. And he said, well, and he studied Asian culture. He said, just tell him you're going to study Asian culture. He said, because once you get there, you don't have to study Asian culture at all. You study what you want. So she should first, because it takes so much work to get into a PhD program, she should not throw that work away. She should look around and see, where is there any movement with where she's at that will allow her to then feel good about where she's at and not feel remorse. However, if there's not, then what I want her to do is to keep going in that program, but apply for other programs in that first year.
Yeah.
Because it is not worth it as a PhD student to take that 4 to 6 years of your life and waste it on something you don't like. That you have to do original research at that point. Why would you do something you don't like? Why would you? Because you're going to eat, breathe. Sorry, I used to always say this. You're going to eat, breathe, poop it. So you love it. And yeah, please tell her that to look where that maybe she can shift within the program. Maybe there's some place or some other teacher that has some ideas that she really likes, that she might be able to then choose where she wants and choose how she does it, because there's actually a lot of choice. But if it's not it, if it's never going to happen, apply for the one that you think it is. Just on the down low, apply for that and see if you can get into the ones you want. Apply for a couple, so because it's hard to get into those. But bless her and help her do her hard work. So, okay. So Chrome Wanderings is here, and this will be our last question of the day. And hi, littler Groning. I saw you there. Okay. Chrome Wanderings. Yay, Priscilla. Priscilla says, I would love a message from my guides, please. Okay.
You're stronger than you think. Worry is putting energy into what you want, what you don't want to happen. And when there's a choice, it doesn't make it any easier. When you're faced with that choice, it takes hard work. It takes having to go through it, having to move through the choice. And what I mean by that is make a choice and to continue forth, like move through the choice, stick to the choice, and follow it through is what I'm trying to say. I understand that sometimes we may feel like we're in the dark and that we don't see any possibilities or any changes or anything, any light ahead. And what it is it comes from within us. Um, and love will show you the way. I'll just show you my last card. Love will show you the way. But I do see that there's a choice that's going to be hard work. I do feel as though there's something that's keeping you up at night and worrying you. I understand that you're coming at this issue or this situation with a place of strength, but it is still worrying you, and you have a choice that you will need to go through. There's no going around it. So let's just say that you have to get a tooth pulled or something. I don't know. And, there's a choice whether you should or not, but doing the work and choosing it and going through it, whatever it is that you decide. But the outcome is unknown. But as long as you have love in your heart, you will find a way. So I hope that was helpful.
Wow. Okay. Well, once again, that word synchronicity came up again. My guys are hot on synchronicity right now. But I did hear synchronicities. Your energy is full, as I'm pulling in your energy. It's just full of this deep, tender love. And when I kind of queried the guys, is this love for her that you're showing or the love she shows for others? And they're saying it's all love. They told me it's all love, dear. It's all love. It's this deep, tender love. And maybe those who know you, those who surround you, don't understand how deep and tender your love is for them and what a gift it is. And that can be friends, that can be family, that can be people you meet. Understand how precious your deep, tender love is. Your ability to really, they're saying your ability to really know someone, to really understand others. The other thing that they gave me, a beautiful song. It's a long and winding road. I love that song. It's a long and winding road that leads to your door. I think they gave me this song because it can seem like a long and winding road. What they want you to understand is that the appreciation of your own depth, your own deserving of being loved from others as well. This is part of the journey too. And I know you drive and you go all kinds of places. I think the long and winding road is very perfect for you because that is where you feel most comfortable. And I believe that is because they love showing you things. They love revealing things to you. They love bringing things to you in a quiet way where you're focused. And the road is definitely set. It's definitely beautiful. And whatever this is, it's going to work itself out. There is something there that you want to know about right now, but it's going to work itself out. That's what they wanted me to say to you specifically. It's going to work itself out. Love yourself. Know how deeply you're able to love yourself, love others, and just watch for the synchronicities and how it works itself out.
Okay. Wow. Well, I heard them say, come back, come back, come back.
Ah.
And I don't think they mean physically come back. Come back into communion with your guide and your soul. In fact, I do think they're really talking about coming back into communication with your higher self. And what I think they're talking about is planning. They want you to come back and ask yourself some questions and allow yourself and your higher self to start answering those questions. Like, what is the next thing that we're going to do. And they wanted me to remind you, you're the captain of the team. So, you still have stuff to do. So take that as what it is. Some of that I know you and I have talked about a little bit, but come back to planning for what you're going to do. And I mean in a spiritual sense. What is your next spiritual step? Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, Priscilla, for letting us read you.
Yes.
And wow, ladies, it has been a great hour and almost a half here.
Yes.
And we've had a lot of readings and a lot of good readings, really interesting stuff. So, yeah, love is everything. Yeah. Also, sorry, Priscilla, they just reminded me of something they showed me. They showed me you and in a pink cyclone energy. That I don't know, maybe you got to rev up some energy there. So whatever that means to you. So, but I couldn't just go on with my show here. They had to, you got to tell her about the pink cyclone. Okay, there you go. You have a pink cyclone right now going on inside you. Jean, where can we catch you next?
I will be on in just about 20 minutes.
Are we surprised?
With Ginger Faye Tarot, and I will be together doing some fun and fantastical readings. And it's at 5:30 Eastern. I guess that's 3:30 Pacific. So please do come on back and check it out.
Yeah. Terri, where can we catch you next?
Well, right now I'm going to finish this up. By the way, everybody, you're all making me hungry out there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go get something to eat. Then I'm going to schedule some private times that I'm opening up. And then I'll be on back Wednesday. And I'm going to try to get back into the routine. I've got to take a break. At sometime in September, I've got to go do some Wagon Days stuff, some local stuff.
Yeah. Love those Wagon Days.
Oh,
I take movies if you can, not of people, but of the wagons.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Come on and tell us all about it. That would be so much fun.
Great idea. I would love to share it with you. It's so special. So, yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday. I believe that's the 26th, and that's at 5 Eastern, 1 Pacific.
And I'll be on tomorrow with SunPsychic Jean, and we're going to have a color show. We're going to you're going to tell us what your favorite color is. We're going to go to that color and ask it what it does for you and how you can use it to spiritually enhance your life.
Yay.
It was a lot of fun. It'll be the second time we've done it, and can't wait to see everybody there telling us what their favorite color is. So, okay. I want everybody to know that all of us do private readings, and in the show notes there should be all of our channels and all of our websites where you can get a reading if you want to. And I also want to encourage everybody to subscribe to all of our channels. Go and hit the thumbs up and tell us we're doing a good job. Maybe put in a comment. It really helps the algorithm to push our information out farther. And if you have time, even if let's say you're watching today on Terri Lee's channel, maybe go find this same show on Jean's channel as a simulcast and, hit the thumbs up bell there too. And so that we can get this out to more people. Well, everybody, thank you so much for such a good afternoon. And it was so much fun reading for you. So we had a good time. Hope you had a good time.
I had a blast.
Everybody.
Bye.
See you